welcome to Talking Teen Wolf for this week. This week's episode is a little bit different because it's not so much talking about Teen Wolf as talking about me talking about Teen Wolf, which is pretty fitting considering this week's sort of Inception-like episode. What you don't know is that what I do is understand narrative. This is what I do in life. This is what I've studied. This is what I know. Which means that my party trick is that I always know who did it. And can pretty much always guess what's gonna happen. I'm not like Sherlock crazy observant because like I could literally trip over a dead body and just keep walking. But when it comes to narrative, that's something I understand. You know how I talk about Undergirl like she's a separate person and Yvonne is the one that actually has to deal with shit and Undergirl just likes to like scream and cry over fictional characters and heckle Zabs? Well, it's kind of like that. It's not Yvonne writing those recaps, it's Undergirl. And Undergirl's kind of a bitch. And is 90% sarcastic. And should probably never be taken seriously. Undergirl is the one that writes the recaps, right? And Undergirl likes to throw ideas out there. Crazy ideas that are probably never going to happen and kind of stupid. And mesh them in with things that she's pretty sure are actually going to happen. Just to confuse you. I won't outright lie to you, but I will deliberately mislead you. I know it sounds horrible, but it's more fun that way, trust me. I know I go off on feminist rants sometimes, but I just really like girls, and I just really want them to have good storylines. Is it so hard? Try not to take anything that I say seriously. I do get asked a fair bit, you know, what I think is going to happen, and I never answer those questions because, you know, it doesn't matter what I think is going to happen. Because there are some amazing theories out there, and they are way more interesting than anything I could say. And probably more interesting than the show is actually going to be. But, okay, so this is my response to all of you that are asking, what do I think is going to happen? Do I really think that's going to happen? Do I agree with this theory? All of those things. We have been given all of the information that we need to solve this mystery. The clues are all there. The answers are there. We just don't have the tools to decipher them. If that makes any sense, right? It's like looking at a puzzle that hasn't been built and you haven't seen the cover, so you don't know what the picture is. So all the pieces are there. And they're all, and you know that they make a picture. But you need to figure out where those pieces go in order to see what the image is. I don't know, I suck at metaphors. You guys get it right? You guys get it right? We know Bruce Willis's wife is having dinner by herself. We just haven't acknowledged it yet. There is a possibility that I'm, you know, focusing on my bitchiness and such because I'm not ready to deal with the emotional trauma that is next week's episode. But I'm okay with that. Let's hang out in denial. It's awesome. We don't want bad things to happen. Bad things never happen. Except we kind of do. I mean, that's it, isn't it? That is the great paradox of fandom. It's like, I don't want you to do anything terrible to my characters, but I really do. This is why writers never listen to fans and should never listen to fans, because we don't know what we want. We want everything to be sunshine and rainbows and daisies, but then we wouldn't watch that because that would be boring. Pretty sure next week's Talking Teen Wolf will consist of me, like, crying a lot about all kinds of things.